But to Wendy, it was ever such a long time. Wendy. My name is Wendy.
I say Wendy, now I remember.
Peter. And of Captain Hook?
Who's Captain Hook?
Don't you remember, Peter? How you killed him to save us? Tinkerbell. Surely you remember her.
Tinkerbell.
Oh, Peter. And that was the last time that Wendy ever saw Peter. All children must grow up. And as the years went by, Wendy did as well. But don't you feel sorry for her. She's the kind who likes to grow up. As for Peter, there are still times when you can hear him crowing to the moon. And that, kids, is the end of story time. Off to bed, now.
Hello, Wendy!
Peter.
Come, Wendy, have you forgotten that it is spring?
I can't fly away with you, Peter. Are you expecting me to fly?
That's nonsense. I'll just sprinkle fairy dust on you.
Peter, turn on the light. I'm old, Peter. I grew up long ago.
You promised not to!
I couldn't help it. I'm a married woman now, and the girl on the bed is my baby.
No, she isn't!
Yes, she is, Peter. And that's why I can't come away with you. She needs her mother.
I need her too! I need my mother too! To go on adventures with me? To tell me stories? To love me. I came back to take my mother back to Neverland.
I can't.
Kiss. Goodbye, Wendy.
Goodbye, Peter. All children must grow up. All children, except I guess one. I would never forget the first time Peter flew me off to Neverland. Of fairies, the pirates, little houses in the trees. And so, come spring, he took my daughter to Neverland, where she would tell him stories of his adventures from long ago. She too will have a daughter, who is to become Peter's mother. And thus, it goes on. Peter? Tell me about fairies.
Well, when the first baby laughed for the first time, its laugh broke into 1,000 pieces. And that was the beginning of fairies. And so, there ought to be one fairy for every boy and girl.
Ought to be. But isn't there?
As long as children remain innocent and full of wonder.